Welcome to the News and Books podcast, where we dive deep into the stories shaping our world of technology, business, and aviation. I'm your host, Eric, and today, we're flying into Switzerland, where Swiss International Airlines has officially taken delivery of its first Airbus A350-900, marking a major leap in the airline's modernization journey. To unpack what this means for the airline, the passengers, and the aviation industry at large, I'm joined by Nikki, a seasoned aviation analyst and frequent contributor on global airline fleet strategies. Nikki, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Eric. Always a pleasure to be here. And this one's big news. The A350 isn't just another airplane, it's a symbol of how airlines are rethinking the future of long-haul travel.
So, let's start with the basics. Swiss Airlines just received its first of 10 Airbus A350-900s, the aircraft that's replacing their older A340-300s. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a statement. The A350 family represents some of the most fuel-efficient wide-body aircraft ever built, using 25% less fuel than older models.
Exactly. And it's part of a broader fleet renewal wave across Europe. Lufthansa, which owns Swiss, is doing the same, gradually introducing the A350 and Boeing 787 to modernize and reduce emissions. For Swiss, this is particularly important. Their identity has always been tied to precision, comfort, and efficiency, values that align perfectly with what the A350 offers.
Nikki, let's talk about why Swiss chose the A350-900 specifically.
Well, several reasons. First, the range and versatility. The A350-900 can fly over 15,000 kilometers, opening up ultra-long routes like Zurich to Boston, Los Angeles, or even Asia non-stop. Second, efficiency. The aircraft uses advanced carbon fiber composites, lighter materials, and next-generation Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines. These reduce not just fuel burn, but also maintenance costs. And finally, passenger experience. The A350's cabin pressure and humidity levels are closer to those on the ground, meaning passengers feel less jet-lagged. Swiss is branding this whole cabin experience as Swiss Senses.
Let's talk about that, Swiss Senses. It sounds like more than just a design refresh.
It really is. The Swiss Senses concept focuses on personalization, warmth, and sustainability. The cabin is laid out in 4 classes, with 3 private suites in first class, 45 business seats, 38 in premium economy, and 156 in economy. The lighting adapts to circadian rhythms, helping passengers adjust to new time zones. Even the color palette, warm beige, subtle wood textures, is meant to reflect Swiss calm and nature.
That's a shift from the cold, metallic designs of the past. It's interesting how airlines are now selling comfort and mental well-being as part of the flight experience.
Exactly. The pandemic changed passenger expectations. People want cleaner air, space, and calmness. And the A350's design lets Swiss deliver all that while cutting operating costs.
Now this isn't just a Swiss story. The A350 is fast becoming the flagship of modern long-haul fleets around the world.
Yes, Qatar Airways, Singapore Airlines, and Finnair were early adopters. Now we're seeing European carriers like Air France, Iberia, and Lufthansa Group follow suit. It signals a shift toward eco-responsible luxury, aircraft that use 25–30% less fuel, but still offer top-tier passenger experiences.
And it's also a strategic signal to Boeing. For years, Boeing's 777 dominated long-haul operations, but the A350 is chipping away at that dominance, especially after 787 production delays.
Right. Airbus is showing what consistency in delivery and design innovation can achieve. Airlines want reliability, not just big promises.
Before we wrap up, Nikki, what's next for Swiss and the A350 program?
Well, these 10 A350-900s are just the start. Swiss plans to phase out its A340s completely by 2028. The A350s will anchor long-haul routes from Zurich, starting with Boston, then expanding to Montreal, Johannesburg, and Tokyo. And looking ahead, this aircraft might shape the next generation of carbon-neutral aviation, as Airbus plans to integrate hydrogen and sustainable aviation fuel technology into future variants.
So, In many ways, the A350 isn't just a new plane. It's a bridge between today's flying and the future of sustainable air travel.
Exactly. It's the kind of innovation that reminds us, progress in aviation doesn't always mean flying faster. Sometimes it means flying smarter.
Beautifully said. Nikki, thank you for joining us today. Always a pleasure, Eric. That's all for today's episode on News and Books. If you enjoyed this deep dive into aviation's latest developments, don't forget to subscribe and share the podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed.